Hi guys, Queen here, coming to you today with a topic that I have, which I told you guys I was going to be doing my series on talking with Queen about different topics that I feel like is important to me and maybe and share my opinion with you. So today we will be talking about natural hair and the truth about natural hair, or at least my truth about natural hair. Anyway, so what I'm gonna be talking about today is just a bunch of questions that I put together about questions that I think somebody who doesn't really know so much about natural hair may have questions about. So I'm gonna jump right into it. The first question is what I think natural hair means. Okay, what I think natural hair means is just not using a perm. I do dye my hair, so for me, being natural meant for me is to stop using perms. Now, maybe to somebody else, it means no perms and no dye, but I like dye. So, natural hair to me means no perm. Second question is what does being natural do to your hair? What does it do to your hair? I can't say what natural hair does to everyone's hair, but I can tell you what it does for my hair. For my hair, it did. I wore a perm for since I was probably like in the sixth grade until a couple years ago. Um, I realized this through like by mistake. Basically, what happened was when you're pregnant, you're not supposed to perm your hair. So when I was pregnant with my first son, what I did was I wasn't using perm. I was just using weave, and I saw my hair grow out, and sure enough, it was so thick and full. But I thought that my hair had grown thick and full because of the vitamins that I was taking in the pregnancy. Well, when I went natural, cut all my hair off, I got that same effect again. So maybe the vitamins did help at the time, but again, if you're pregnant, so many vitamins were coming out of my body, it probably wasn't really helping any. So for me, yes, being natural did thicken my hair just from taking that perm out because of my perm. My hair had always been thin. Never realized how thick my hair was. Never realized what the texture of my hair was until I went natural because I always had a perm, so I didn't know what my real hair really was. I saw a little bit when it would grow in, but not enough to really see in its entirety. As far as length, I feel like whether you got a perm, whether you don't have a perm, whether you go natural, I don't believe that is nothing out here that's going to make your hair grow. I'm not saying there's not stuff out here that helps your hair or things that you can do that can enhance your hair, but I feel like pretty much what your hair length grows to, I believe, is what it's going to be. Now, the farthest my hair ever grown was around to here. Never had hair longer than that. Never had hair down the back. But that's the longest my hair ever grown. Now, when I cut my hair all off, between in the pregnancies with the vitamins and stuff, my hair grew to the same length when I had a perm. When I went natural, cut all my hair off, my hair grew back in a year's time to the same length. So for me, either you got hair that grows or you got hair that don't grow. And I'm not saying that you can't maintain length by doing certain things, like not having a perm or putting certain things in it. But to be honest, I truly don't believe that gel and all this stuff really has that much effect unless it affects your hair in a negative way. Now, if you use a certain product and it breaks your hair off or it does something to your hair, then yeah. But I used Pro gel for years and years and years. And to me, that's what maintained my length a lot of years because that gel will protect it. Now I use Eco Styler gel, and the only difference is that it doesn't cover my little gray patch here no more because it's light. But I can't get the dark one. But yeah, I didn't see um what the gel did any damage for me. But for other people, people say it does damage their hair. So that's neither here nor there. Again, it's all your personal thing and what you do and what your hair and how your hair grows. Now for me, that shampooing my hair every week, that don't work for me. That shampooing is harsh. It kills, it just dries my hair out to the core. All these different moisturizers that a lot of people use don't work for me. I use shea butter, coconut oil. I use a little bit of castor oil mixed in. It may have a little oil thing, but for the most part, shea butter is what softens and moisturizes my hair and keep my hair looking nice. So as you can see, it don't look crazy now, and it's not crunchy. I don't know if you can hear that. That sounds like it's crunchy, but it might be just a little bit dry. But to me, it holds moisture good with the shea butter. Okay, on to the next question. The next question is, does natural hair make it easy to manage? And the answer is no. Having my hair natural does not make it easier for me to manage it. I struggle with the same headaches I had when I had a perm, which are frizziness, shrinkage, and keeping it moisturized. No matter what I do to my hair, whether I perm or whether it's natural, nothing changes those three things, and most women has those three problems. You can't keep the length from without shrinking. You cannot keep it from being frizzy and moisturize unless you put something in it to do so. So, that being said, no big change for me. Number 4, getting it to look kinky. Like, see the way it looks now. To me, this is what I say is a kinky look. Now, if it was out, you'll be able to see it more. But I'm going to move in this so you can see this little puff right here. With this little kinkiness look. For example, I always use Do the Right Thing. Spike Lee's sister, her hair looked really kinky looking. I thought that she woke up like that, but that's not the case. For you to get this kinky look, some work goes involved. 2-strand twisting is like a art. You have to really figure out and learn how to 2-strand twist. Otherwise, it's not even effective. Then you got to be putting the right product in to help get it in. Yes, 2-strand twisting is where I was at. I have children. I had to stop the video to get him because he is asking for something while I'm doing my video. Whatever. That is having kids. Anywho, back to what I was speaking of. 2-strand twist, again, like I said, it is, you have to really pay attention and make sure you're twisting left or right or however it goes to get the 2-strand twist to kind of get it to come out. And you have to use the right kind of curling agent that works good enough for your type of hair, because guess what, Carly put in Mrs. Jessie, Miss Jackie, all these different people, and Eco Sour Gel. That stuff does not work for everybody. I mean, it does not work for everybody. So you got to figure out what helps your hair, get that look. Yeah, so pretty much the kinky look, it looks like this. This is not literally wake up out the bed and this is how your hair looks. You have to do something to manipulate your hair in a way to get it to look that way. Which, like I said, I thought the lady in Do the Right Thing, Spike Lee's sister, that she woke up how they showed in the movie and you just fix the bed head and you just walk straight out the door. No. That is not how it works. You have to 2-strand that hair, 2-strand twist that hair, honey. Then you got to go ahead and probably put some little perm rods on the ends. Then you got to let it dry, and then you got to take it out the next day, and you got to moisturize it, and you got to put something else in. Yes, and then depending on how you want, you might have to blow dry it out and all this kind of stuff. So again, yeah, nobody's hair looks like that. That's literally a hairstyle. Protective styles. Now, when I found out that I had to use protective styles in my hair, that was a big disappointment for me. Because for me, I thought that I was going to, again, wake up out the bed, shake it out, and go. And it was going to look cute and it's kinky look. And that's not the case. And what I had to realize also is being natural, the point of it is also to protect the hair and maintain the length. And maybe that's why a lot of ladies get more length out of their hair, because they actually do the protective styles, which actually is probably one of the few things that will probably give you more, really give you length for real, is protecting your hair, covering it, and not letting the elements destroy your hair and the heat and all that kind of stuff. I think that's like one of the two biggest things: the heat and protective styles. With that being said, that is just my opinion, what I think, and that's what has worked for my hair. This winter, I have seen a difference. When I'm going through my hair and combing it, I have seen a big difference in my hair shedding since I used protective style. But what I did was crochet braids all winter, which had my hair totally covered. So, hey, I'm rocking it out until otherwise. Did I get length from being natural? I feel like my hair again grew to the same length that it always been, which my hair grew with perm, without perm, straightening, everything. Anywhere I ever had my hair, that length it grew to that length and that length only. I never got any longer than that. So that's yet to be seen for me to see if this being a natural thing is going to give me some long, luscious, down to the waistband hair, which I'm sure I probably won't ever get. But I'm cool with that. I mean, I never had hair down to my waist, so. And then if I did have hair down to the waist, I'm not going to be really ever wearing it out. So what is even the point to have that much hair if you're not going to really be doing much with it? Anywho, back to what I was saying. That's pretty much it, guys. I just wanted to put some questions out there. You know, you put your thoughts out there and what you think about natural hair and the natural hair groups. I'm not a part of a natural hair group, although I have nothing against natural hair groups or anything like that. I think it's cool to have something for women to connect with each other with on something that's positive. And I just think it's cool. But for me, I'm not pro this or pro that or anti-perm or anti-this. I am just a lady home making her hair look as cute as I could possibly make it by myself without spending tons and tons of money. And that's pretty much what my deal is. I don't have no kind of pushing products or anything like that. Although, if someone wants to give me a hair product to try, I will try it if I think it's worth it, and I will review it. But with that being said, love your hair, love yourself, and just have fun. That's what I'm doing. I'm enjoying life. I'm enjoying my hair. I'm enjoying my red color with my puffies. My kids told me I look like a teenager. I'll take that any day. And I'm just being happy. So, as always, like, subscribe, leave comments, make videos. I say just have fun with it. If you somebody who don't mind doing videos, you should get more into it. It's fun for me. I love it. And this is why I do it. Because this is something to keep my mind positive and to talk about something that I love. So, with that being said, bye, guys. Queen of Trades here, signing off. See you soon. Don't forget, like, subscribe, and comment. Bye.